All right, it is officially day 3 of Garrett's arrival in the U.S. Oh wow, which way am I trying to go here? I'm trying to go this way. I can't back up and talk. It's like, can you multitask? Nope. Am I good here? I was kind of iffy there. All right, so one of the big things that Gareth wanted to do when he's come here all the way from New Zealand. He really wanted to rip on some fish in the pads and catch some frogfish. The original plan of this whole trip was to be in Texas, but since it's 100 degrees up there, it makes no sense for us to be down there, or up there. It makes no sense for us to be down there in Texas. It makes the most sense for us to be up here in Minnesota, where it's 70. It actually was pretty cold this morning, but now it's like 65, 70. And that's where, you know, a little flipping bait, or he's throwing the frog, and we're gonna fish this little backwater, see what we can do. I just want to be able to catch a couple fish on the frog and a couple fish flipping today. And once we do all that, we might try and catch another species too. So he's cracked off smallmouth off his list. He didn't catch one on the fly, but he's going to try and catch some largemouth today on the fly and try and catch some largemouth frogging. So let's get after it.
First time frog fishing, but I've seen it done lots. Alex is really good at it. You just give it a second once it's been bit. Crank down on it. First you got to say there's one, crank down on it, and then just rip its face off.
Pike love frogs too. Be a good chance of catching a pike. Oh my God, sit down! Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay, it happened.
Cast back in there. Oh my God, that was a giant blow up. So you need, like, when that happens, set the hook like 1,400 times harder than that.
Yeah. So wait or no wait?
Wait a little bit. Once you see that frog disappear, you can set the hook. Set the hook! You got him. Yes! Oh my gosh, it's not that small. You got him. Bring him in.
Oh my God.
Pull him in. Yes!
Frogfish! Yes!
Woo! See how hard you just set that thing as hard as possible. That fish was so generous. Yes, I'm so glad.
That was like four
blow-ups. You can tell that this fish has been spawning or been beat up a little bit, and that just destroyed the frog.
Friggin' sick. Look at my camera pointing at the friggin' sky. Stoked.
Woo!
Fucking stoked.
Got him? Got him. Oh my God. Good one. It's a good one. First one on the frog. Look at this thing. Boom!
What a fish.
Yeah. You see? Sun's coming out. Dude, this could get really good.
Fucking hope so.
We've already had 3 blow-ups in 5 minutes. That is fish number 1 for me. I missed another one on another one on the frog. This fish absolutely destroyed it. The key thing is when we started out by the ramp, it was really dirty. Now the water back here is super clean. So I'm hoping that there's just a bunch of these post-spawn big females that have moved in here. Yes! Peace! Little move. A little move. Yes! That was it. That was it. That was perfect. Yeah, flip that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's not a bad one.
These fish look cool. Like I really like them.
They're northern largemouth.
Let's give it a Rackley sniff.
Just swim it in there. Go slow. Probably it's probably pretty deep. And just like, I don't know. Let's see, dude. I love our scent on these baits. Tastes so good. Here's one. Funny. It's in the boat. It's in the boat. Skipping, dipping. Oh. But see you, buddy. That one came in quite hot. We're just fishing this little reed patch. I guess everybody's slamming them, and we've kind of haven't been slamming them since our first spot. So we're gonna work our way back to the main lake where everybody's slamming them. Oh. Another one on the swim jig. Getting on a little swim jig bite now. We just had 4 fish now come up and try and eat the swim jig. I've changed up to a little green pumpkin with a little purple trailer. Garrett's throwing white and chartreuse. And we need to go meet up with the other guys though and fish the main lake, because these backwaters don't have the number of fish that they're catching out on the main lake.
The freaking Brainerd Lake legend himself, Hayes Baldwin. He's with Stinky, Maverick Yos, and Nick Marshall. Hammer in the back.
Maybe not. Bounding.
We've told you that the main lake is where it's at, where these fish are. And we have not been doing so good in the back canal, so I put on a little crawbait and a little flipping stick. And there it is, fish number 1 off the main lake docks. Not a bad one at all. Nice little largie.
Nice fish.
You want to try the craw?
I'll persevere here for a bit.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
I don't know. Those guys were catching them on the craws, but you had one just follow your Senko. I kind of want to fish here for another hour though.
Yeah.
There's one. There we go. It seems like if you can make a dang cast under a dock, you can catch one. We've been having some trouble, but oh, this is a nice one. We just got in the wind here. How's that audio, folks? What number of fish that is? I feel like we're catching a lot of fish. We just gotta, just not as hot as some of the other guys on the water, and kind of gets a little frustrating. But oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. There we go. Look at that freaking meat pie. That is what dock fishing is all about. We're starting to figure it out. I think I've said that on the last 3 fish. That's a freaking stud right there. I don't know if it's pre-spawn or if it's post-spawn or what kind of fish this is, but it's beat up and they are on the docks for sure. We should have came out here earlier to kind of get dialed, but we're definitely gonna catch a couple more of these before we head out and try and do something a little different. See you. Yes! Look at that. There you go.
Sick.
Dude, that's a chunk. That's a chunk. You need a picture with that.
Yeah, I better get a picture with it.
We have been trying to get...
Really?
So he learned how to throw a bait caster yesterday or the day before?
I had a couple of guys, but I got good today.
You got good today. So imagine trying to flip docks for the first time. It is frustrating, but he's freaking nailing it. There we go. That is his first dock fish. We're just using this little craw with this. I literally just caught one off that dock. Actually, that was the same dock or a different dock? No, I caught one off that dock. You caught one off this dock.
Yeah.
So let's fish this dock, and then let's turn around and we'll fish that docks again, and then we'll head out of here.
Sick. Sick. That was hard work. Flipping docks is a lot harder than anything I've done so far. There is actually quite a bit of skill in getting baits underneath them, but I'm stoked to actually get that one. Or chuffed.
I just had a bite. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Reminds me of that.
Oh my gosh, I freaking whiffed.
What is whiff?
Where you miss him. You never heard of that?
Nope.
It's so crazy. Okay, here we go. Oh, what a cast. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good one. There, one more. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking toad. You ready? You want me to boat flip it?
Yeah. Which way you going?
I'm gonna go on this side.
Yeah.
Look at that sucker. A long day, but we accomplished what we came out here for. Gareth caught a fish on a frog, he caught a fish swimming, he caught a fish on a swim jig, he caught a fish on a Senko. Is there anything else you did? Had some fun?
I think you got it. I had a killer time.
Killer time today. This is not our last day today, and this is not our last fish of the trip. We are now, so you've crossed off a smallmouth bass and a largemouth bass.
Just gonna add to that.
We're gonna try and add to that now. We're definitely gonna fish. We still have a full day tomorrow. We're definitely gonna fish for some bass tomorrow, but right now we've got 3 hours left of daylight, and our plan is to go fish with Murry and Nick, I think, and we're gonna try and catch a different type of species, a fish that can be 20 pounds, 30 pounds, you know, big, greasy, fat fish. So let's get out of here. Let's head to the boat ramp. Let's meet up with everybody.